Any advice for someone wanting to start out for the first time in the podcast world? Right. Any advice? Well, I started a year ago, actually, and I had a surgery the same day as the day I started, and that's something I will explore that field. I promise I will. I promise I will do a dedicated, separate video on that. It won't be live, but I will do it myself. Well, I invite you in the meantime to read my article on Medium. I put it in the description after this. So I'm here for a year, and I can say a couple of things. I'm not an expert, probably more of an expert in the art of love than I'm in podcasting. It's very hard to give advice. What I will say is this: you never know that you are ready until you start. Okay, so don't make assumptions of any sort. So don't think that you already figured it out, and don't think that you know nothing, because you have your own path made of experiences, and if you're not a dumbass, I'm sure you learn things along the way. Everyone did, to an extent. So you are not starting from zero. No one is, no one is what they call it, a white wall. No one is a white wall. So you already come with something. So you are not exactly a beginner. Now, this is something that you haven't done yourself, and maybe what you can do to be more prepared is to talk to people who have done it or are doing it. Okay, because they will have knowledge from life, not from books, not from YouTubers, not from others, but they can share insights that they learned by bleeding and hitting the wall themselves. So I would say reach out to other podcasters and try to talk to them. If you know someone who is a podcaster, even if you don't particularly, let's say, fancy the topic of their podcast. Let's say, like for instance, I keep talking about that, but I'm not into cars, and I'm starting a podcast, and my best friend has a podcast about cars and is doing well. I would sit with him and listen to what he wants to tell me, because all we need to do is switch from cars to books or dating or travel. So that's something. Now, if you don't know someone in the podcast world, maybe you know someone who knows someone that is. So you can ask, can I talk to your friend? You can ask Joe if he can give you John's contact. Okay, that's how network is. And you need to be humble. You need to understand that you know very little, and ask all the questions. That's a basic principle for everything. Don't be afraid to look like a fool, because as Jung said, the fool is the predecessor of the wise. So that's you need to be willing to be a fool publicly, not just being a fool in your basement. You need to be a freaking fool in front of others and have the capacity to expose your foolishness and be okay with the negative emotion that come with it. Okay, so that requires some core. And now, if you don't know anyone who knows someone in the podcast world, go online, go on social media, go on online forums. There are plenty of them. Now, can you take their advice? Well, you need to be mindful, because there's a lot of scam on the internet, and not everyone is trustworthy. So what I will do is I will try to collect as much information as I can, and then see what the patterns are. So see, everyone is saying you should avoid this platform because it's it's expensive and it's crap. Don't use it. Or if someone is saying This is the best for a beginner. Go for it. See where the patterns are, and focus on this. And so that is advice that is applicable not only for podcasters but for any sort of venture. Next one. It's already above 1 hour, but we'll try to make it in I don't know, maybe like looking at the questions another 15 minutes. If you have questions, I can still answer on the comments. I'm happy. I'm ignited by this. I enjoy it, and I miss this a lot. Like, I've been absent for 2 weeks. I participated in podcasts with others, but I haven't run mine, and I was badly missing it. So this helps my recovery. So I'm very thankful for you guys who are watching it. You are part of my healing. So thank you very much.